Financial services firms in the UK and indeed globally continue to be under massive pressure on a number of fronts.
There is an absolute recognition of the need for change.
Whilst these pressures present a real challenge for the industry, at the same time there's a real opportunity too for those organisations who are prepared to engage with them and make bold transformational changes.
Leaders often underestimate the impact that they have on the people that they lead. They're critical for really driving discretionary effort. Our research shows that there's a number of factors contributing to a demotivating climate. First, financial services leaders rate themselves lower on listening skills than other industries. And second, and relatedly, they tend to use a directive style of leadership, which just means telling people what to do. Now, if you combine that with the fact that they also tend to hire in their own image and really value individual contribution as opposed to leadership, you end up with that demotivating climate.
Less than 2/3 of employees in the sector are actually engaged in their organisation. And this is significantly lower than what we see in the very best high-performing organisations that we work with. Three areas where financial services companies really lagged the high-performing companies. Firstly, in the perceptions of their employees in terms of the quality of products and services, also in terms of the level of customer service employees feel that they're delivering, and also in their ability to adapt their products and services to the needs of the customers. So I think the feedback to leaders in these organisations is how do we create this more customer-centric organisation?
To meet rapidly evolving customer demands, leaders are going to have to focus their teams on creativity and innovation that will add significant value to their markets.
The financial services sector has little difficulty in attracting the brightest talent. Candidates applying to or working in the industry have higher than average IQs and strong numerical and logical reasoning and analytical abilities. These capabilities are a real asset in certain situations, particularly when there's a need for precision, for doing things reliably and consistently over and over in a steady state type of situation. But like all strengths, they have a drawback as well, and that's about being less creative, less innovative, and less able to respond in new or unfamiliar environments.
One tends to link pay and performance in a way that most industries have moved away from quite some time ago.
Many of the organisations that we work with are hungry for change, are hungry to adapt, and are transforming themselves today in the work that they're doing on leadership, culture and engagement.
So to create that energizing climate, leaders are just going to have to experiment with new behaviors. So thinking about coaching rather than directing, thinking about listening rather than asking, thinking about engaging rather than tasking.
Firstly, understand your organisational purpose and offer. Develop a clear vision of the journey you're taking your people on. Think about the whole organisation and how you create alignment across all of the different elements in terms of achieving the desired end state.
This is a deep and concerted change effort to really drive those behavioural changes. got to work across silos, and that requires collaboration.
Winning firms will have more segmented recruiting in order to attract a more diverse range of skills and behaviours into the business.
There's been a great deal of emphasis on assessing for technical competencies, but assessing for technical competencies is never going to drive the behaviour change you need to reduce risk. By focusing on assessing folks for the capabilities you're looking for, not just today but in the future to adapt to industry trends, you're going to end up really improving that climate.
A fourth and crucial way I feel that the financial services industry can adapt and achieve sustainable change is by moving beyond benchmarking within its own industry and looking outside in terms of how it recruits and how it adapts and develops.